Hey!
I was expecting you to I usually love that. Craig doesn't want to join you. Craig doesn't, I said, well, so Craig doesn't want to join you. Why? Just kidding. He just said okey dokey artichokey in a row. My whole life I've had being on this list called artichoke.
I say that all the time.
I'm working on it. Boy, preaching to the choir director.
like, oh, he fell in. Well, you better go check on him. I better go check on her. I said it would only be bad if we all left at once. So we'll leave 5 minutes apart. So, and then you fall in. The mom has to go check you. And then I'll go see what else. Because we're all lined up against it. I parked right next to it. It's like Joey's done it.
It's on YouTube.
Every morning I go out. Is he not? Of course, I had to ask them at 2 o'clock. Oh. How long is that? Talk about how it made my day fall.
Good evening and welcome. It is a true joy and pleasure, and we appreciate you spending this beautiful evening with us. We're going to make it worth your while. My name is Sandy Beanfox, and I was trying to remember when this whole shindig got started. And this is when Miss Logan reminds me how young she is, Mrs. Heck reminds me how young she is, but I believe we started jazzing in conjunction with the Festival of the Arts in hush now, the eyes will be rolling back here. I remember singing in the gym at the Practical Arts exhibit, class of '93. So I might need Kim Church-Hassett to correct me. Perhaps we started in '92 as a jazz choir, and it's one of our favoriteest, mostest, bestest things we love to do. What I choose to do is start with some classic jazz, true jazz, 1920s and 30s and 40s, and then segue all the way up to the music of today to try to show that once you have jazz, you have rock and roll. And if you don't have jazz, you don't have rock and roll. So you're going to hear some more modern pieces up to, I think, 2021, I think is our newest piece by Pink. And we're going to give you a little sampling of things. And I am honored to bring our first soloist up, senior and our choir president, Miss Gianna Ike. This is the incredible Stormy Weather.
There's no sun up in the sky, stormy weather.
feedback from our band as well. You're hearing some neat dissonant tension and release with the pitches, where notes don't sound good and then they fix themselves. And the more you do music and hear that dissonance, you learn to love it. That's the good stuff, right, jazz band? Those are the notes we live for. But we're jumping ahead now, about 20 years. And actually, my era, I thought this song was really from the 70s. I didn't give it enough due credit. This actually is older than our Beatles tune. But this is the great, I think of it as James Taylor, but it's written by the great Motown team that wrote so many of Diana Ross's tunes. This is How Sweet It Is to Be Loved by You. And we have some soloists, some singers for you. First, you're going to hear from the man, Anthony, and then from Miss Gianna Aikiga.
Shelter of someone's arms.
There you were.
I needed someone to understand my ups and downs.
There you were. Deeply love and devotion, deeply touching my emotion. I want to stop and thank you, baby. I just want to stop. Thank you, baby. How sweet it is to be loved by you. How sweet it is to be loved by you. I close my eyes at night, wondering where would I be without you in my life. Everything I did was just a bore. Everywhere I went, it seems I've been there before. But you cried to love me all of my days. Love so sweet in so many ways. I want to stop and thank you, baby. I just want to stop and thank you, baby. How sweet it is to be loved by you. How sweet it is to be loved by you. You were better to me than I was to myself. For me, there's you, and there ain't nobody else. I want to stop and thank you, baby. I just want to stop and thank you, baby. How sweet it is to be loved by you. How sweet it is to be loved by you. How sweet it is to be loved by you. How sweet it is to be loved by you. How sweet it is to be loved by you.
When we pick our literary, oh, I forgot to mention, did you hear all the blues notes in that one? All those lowered thirds coming at us. Yeah, that was a tricky one for us. When are we major? When are we doing the minor blues note? They know we don't do a jazz concert without appreciation, recognition to the Beatles, who really brought jazz chords, harmonies, structures to the main line. This is actually a really cool jazz version of Gotta Get You Into My Life, written by the great jazz arranger and composer Carl Stroman. If you were at our spring concert, was it only 2 weeks ago? Feels like a lot more happening there. Like a whole talent show. He did that all about the blues that we did. So Carl Stroman's a big name in the jazz world. This is Gotta Get You Into My Life. We are featuring our first solo, I think it's Anthony first again. Anthony's back, and this time he's joined by our wonderful senior, Savannah Brown. when the Hooters came and played Lower Cape May Regional High School. It was a concert-sponsored contest by MMR radio station. I think we shut down school. Don't tell the new administration. I think we shut down school for weeks. It was whatever school could fill in the most index cards. We want the Hooters, WMMR, 93.3. We want the whole school staff. The principal's like, we're doing that, we're bringing them to Cape May. And I mean, I think that's what we did for 3 weeks straight. And they didn't anticipate schools would go this crazy and walk in. The scene in Miracle on 34th Street when all the letters come to Santa and they bring it into the courtroom. That was the bags of the index cards going to there. So I think they actually, the Hooters were so cool. I think they played 3 concerts in the area, 2 in suburban Philly and 1 in little old Lower Cape May in the what we now call the old gym, which was the only gym, the A-wing gym. So this is a nice little throwback to them and Cyndi Lauper. We are starting our first soloist to senior Bridget Whitney, and then we are joined by the incredible Kirsten Logan singing the verse 2. And then verse 3, did he come down front to me, Frankie Bell? Yes, he did. Matthew Morrison. This is Time After Time.
Lying
We need to remember that, tough times especially, and music can be a big, big help for that. We hope we have some alums in the audience. We really want you to come up. We want you to come up so bad. I even brought copies of your music for you. We don't expect you to have this memorized. Or, yeah, someone's standing up, please. Oh, good. Two boxes. Good, good, good. And Allie, yay, come on up. Come sing with us. If you know this toe tapper, we really want you to join us too, but I don't have copies for all of you. But we have lots of solos for you in this, and this is our last number, and then we're going to do a little recognition of some students very quickly, and then we'll head into the band portion. It's just a great night for Lower Cape May. Yay, girls, thank you. Come on over. Look at your career, teacher. We will do a photo op in this. What we forget is push his hands down and smiles for folks, right? Get ready to bank a lot. Here we go. A one.
Da da ba da booty ba ba. Ba da da zip ba booty ba ba. Ba da da bip ba booty ba ba.
Better
All that I'm asking, all I want from you, just love me like I love you, and it won't be hard to do.
Are we ready? Photo op. Magic show. I don't know, anywhere you're going.
Smile.
Mystery is our middle name. Oh, no. Okay. We got it? Good. Okay, now, don't leave yet. We're going to ask if the seniors from jazz band could join us on stage first, but you can bring everybody on up if you like. Okay? And while they're doing that, we want to take a second and recognize some teachers that are. Yeah, it's coming. Yeah, Mama has. Really, Jane?
So while the band's coming up, you can see they make us a better jazz choir, and they make me a better teacher, and every decision made is run by these two wonderful women who help hold this jazz choir together. So, my name is Ann. Come on. Yay. We have just some flowers for our dear friends, Mrs. Julie Heck and Miss Kirsten Logan. Can they get some extra love?
And now it's the seniors. Grace, Eileen, Tim, did I get it right? Come on up. Join our seniors. Come on, this is my sad moment, but my happy moment.
So when I call your name, try a Music Honor Society. You can make a straight line. Come on, give it a shot. Can you slide down a little bit? Don't be afraid of Mr. Dretchen. There's a lot of bark. Always thinking that through. Bell is there. As I call your name, we do a big thing at our spring concert, but this is their last jazz concert at Lower Cape Regional High School, and as members of the Exit Zero Jazz Band, our guests in orange because Grace is a Lower Cape May student, but Tim and Eiley are from Ocean City, and they make us a better group as well. But these are our seniors. So as I say your name, if you could just raise your hand, and we have a pink Triumph rose for you. And in the audience, when I call your student's name, if the parents or guardians could stand, my friend Belle has a rose for you for supporting your music students' growth and development and driving all the way down from Ocean City, all those rehearsals. From the high school jazz choir, Gianna Ike and Bridget Whitney are soprano ones. In alto land, Braylon Grant and Savannah Brown. Tenors, Anthony Jordan Michael and Logan Rodriguez. Logan is also a member of the jazz band. From our bassland, Joe Franzello and Matthew Morrison, who is also of the jazz band. From the jazz band, in addition to Matthew and Logan, or as we like to say, Matty Mo and Elrod, we have Grace Bernfeld. Eileen Kelly. And Timothy Calero. So those are our wonderful seniors. You are their wonderful music families, and we love you for that. We're going to let our jazz band friends that have to change shirts go turn orange very quickly. Go turn orange, you Oompa Loompas, go. And we're going to excuse the jazz choir to find a lovely seat to enjoy themselves tonight.
that featured Jill on alto and Aaron on trumpet, and there were a few others kind of in there scrolling around. This combination jazz band started a whole bunch of years ago. I want to say a couple decades ago, with the original jazz festival in Cape May, and we combined schools with Middle Township, Ocean City, Wildwood. This is all over the years. This is going back to when Dick Ludwig, in fact, was band director in Middle Township. This is a long time ago. And it continued in different iterations throughout time. And I guess was it last year the first time I had you guys come and join us in the concert here? Ocean City guys? I think so. My attitude was, they do all those rehearsals, we do that one performance in Cape May, why not come here and do it again? So I invited them and they were gracious enough to come down and join us because they did all the work too, so they might as well enjoy it. So I thank them for coming down. That piece was Stolen Moments. This next one is Sea Jam Blues. piano, and then we had Noah on alto, and then Aaron wanted to play another one again because Aaron likes to play those things. I have to say this, a couple years ago, Aaron, to get him to play one was almost like pulling teeth. The growth of him as a musician is amazing to me, as well as to all of these, but give him a round of applause for him. A little history of the group in this regard. What we did this year was we rehearsed throughout the year, but Camille Thurman was the guest artist from the Jazz Festival, came in and worked with us. She came down from Canada twice, and then she performed with the students in Cape May at the Jazz Festival. They were exposed a little bit to her lifestyle in this regard. She performed Friday night, so they all came over and watched her perform Friday night. We performed Sunday morning. What we didn't know was that Sunday morning, or Friday night after the performance, she flew out to Colorado for a gig, and when she came in for our concert, she had just gotten in off the red eye, and we were at 10 o'clock in the morning. So they had a long conversation about, oh, wow, that's what it's like to be somebody who's touring all over the place. Right now, I think she's in Europe, which is really neat. But they had a great time with her. She's a phenomenal educator. You're going to see the results, some of the results of that at the end for the last two songs, because I'm going to turn it over to them, and they're going to demonstrate and play for you what she taught them, two little tunes that are neat. This is the last one I'm going to conduct. This is Greasy Sack Blues. So I'm going to turn these last two pieces over to the band, and Jill's going to conduct this. What Jill doesn't know is that she also has to introduce the songs, because she loves talking into a microphone. And so I'll ask her to introduce the songs before each one. And she doesn't have to introduce the soloist but she could if she wants to. So be nice. So, Jill.
Alright, this is a surprise. The first one we're doing is Bluesnik. So Camille brought this for us. She had sheet music. It's great. It's a little standard. We're gonna have Aaron on trumpet, Anthony on tenor sax, Logan on trombone, Daniel on alto sax, and Colton on piano. And that's it. next one we're doing is called Honeymoon for Two. We learned this by ear. It's another short little piece. For this one, it's going to be me and Grace, Aaron on trumpet again, Ava on alto sax, Anthony on tenor sax, Logan on trombone, and Colton on piano. And that's it.
Thank you very much. I hope you had a wonderful evening. There's only 2.5 weeks of school left. Yeah. Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Out.